Gemini predictions and horoscope for January 10th. Wellness, 55%. Love, 97%. Money, 14%. Intellect, 31%. Work, 89%. Creativity, 50%. Energy, 10%. Emotions, 54%. Intuition, 36%. Today's power numbers are 5, 10, 14, 16, 28, 61. You're at a standstill between thoughts and feelings. What your brain is telling you may not be what your heart desires. Be careful what you sign today and don't commit to anything long term. Approximate positions of the planets on January 10th. The Sun, 20 degrees, in Capricorn. During Capricorn's journey, it is essential to prioritize achieving personal aspirations as the primary driving force. Taking risks will not be feasible for the majority. A diligent work ethic and a practical mindset towards accomplishing triumph should be the norm. Exercising patience will prove to be beneficial. Numerous individuals will concentrate on particulars instead of comprehending the overall perspective. Those who follow conventional principles will prosper. The Sun, conjunct Venus. Today is a good day to express yourself through creative and artistic endeavors. You appreciate art and beauty more than usual today. You have a desire to be with people you like. Your natural warmth and friendliness really manifest themselves today. Watch for feelings of extravagance, self-indulgence, and self-love. Do not dissipate yourself in the pursuit of pleasure. The Sun, conjunct Mars. You should have lots of energy and vitality today. Go out and get some exercise. Be careful not to get into arguments with your superiors or with people in authority like policemen. Avoid confrontations that involve your ego. Instead, channel the energy and potential hostility into something creative like your favorite hobby. The important thing is to express yourself in a constructive manner. How about playing in the park with a group of children? Do not overexert yourself or put too much strain on your heart. This means controlling your temper. Anger is one of the hardest things on your heart. Don't lay out in the sun too long. You may burn easier today than normal. Watch yourself around the stove or anything hot. Focus on being humble. Put your ego in the backseat. The Sun, opposite Jupiter. Today will be one of optimism and self-confidence. Your only danger is in becoming overconfident. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Watch the tendency towards self-aggrandizement, false pride, and overindulgence in food and drink. Don't overspend. The Sun, square the Moon. You must balance your emotions with your individuality. You may have difficulties today dealing with the opposite sex, authority figures, or family members. Ego confrontations over emotional issues are likely to be the cause. Vitality may be low today, so keep stress to a minimum. Try to understand others' points of view before expressing your own. Get in touch with your true feelings. Emotional impulses may interfere with objective and good judgment. The Moon, 18 degrees, in Libra. There will be a significant demand for a peaceful and harmonious atmosphere. Several individuals will be struggling to determine the path they should follow in their lives. Mercury, 13 degrees, in Capricorn. Favor thinking meticulously. Positive outcomes are achievable by implementing common sense measures and thoroughly analyzing issues. However, exercise caution to avoid excessive criticism of yourself and others. Venus, 21 degrees, in Capricorn. At present, emotions may be comparatively colder and restrained. Engaging in social activities may present difficulties. Novel circumstances may test one's sense of ease. Venus, conjunct Mars. There is a desire for love, beauty, relationships, and things that feel good. Desire is strong today, and this includes the desire for the opposite sex. Be considerate of others today as you may express yourself too strongly. Use your creative energies and get involved with the arts, music, or the theater. How about making a special meal for your significant other? Watch your spending today as you may feel tempted to overindulge and be too extravagant. Curb your potential for eating too much rich, sweet, or spicy food. Moderation is the key. Be refined and charming around women. Do not get involved in petty gossip or in competition with the women you know. Have fun at a social gathering, but remember, don't come on too strong or let your opinion of yourself swell so as to become overbearing and obnoxious. Venus, opposite Jupiter. You will probably overindulge yourself today with regrets later. This is true both with eating and spending. A distinct laziness may overcome you and you will want to be pampered. Self-discipline is needed in order to avoid trouble now or later. Others may think you are too spoiled. Don't procrastinate. Venus, sextile, Saturn. You may develop ideas for organizing business, financial, or personal affairs under this transit. You will feel reserved, controlled, and disciplined in any endeavor relating to relationship, beauty, art, or music. This is a good time to start a new partnership, perhaps with someone older. Public relations and legal work should go smoothly. Mars, 19 degrees, in Capricorn. At this juncture, it's advisable to steer clear of ventures that involve guesswork. Upholding discipline and concentration is essential in advancing. Conventional approaches to problems are encouraged. The drive to succeed will be intense for many. Mars, opposite, Jupiter. You may notice that you've overextended yourself regarding relationships with others. You may have promised more than you can deliver, and now may be the time when people feel as if you've let them down. This is not the time to get involved in a risky business or investment opportunity. Pull in the reins a little and curb your desire to overspend. You must guard against over-optimism and overconfidence. The desire to take risks may be high today. If you choose that route, just remember that a little restraint can go a long way and may save you trouble and financial loss down the road. Go get some exercise and you will probably feel better. Jupiter, retrograde, in Cancer. A culture of social interaction and recognizing the worth of every individual ought to be dominant. Those who are less fortunate should receive support as a probable incentive. The bond of family may also be reinforced during this period. Saturn, 26 degrees, in Pisces. One's behavior may be influenced by a sense of something missing in their life, which could be related to spiritual matters that may become prominent during this time. Saturn, conjunct Neptune. Some illusions and glamorous notions that you have are painfully removed now. You may discover that a movie star, hero, lover, parent, or other person you admire is not as divine as you thought. Saturn, sextile, Uranus. This is a positive time when your finest creative ideas or works find a positive outlet. Any creative or original suggestions that you make to employers, government agencies, or people in authority are met with interest and support. You have a particularly good ability at this time for introducing something original into an established setting in a pleasant, harmonious way that attracts success. Uranus, retrograde, in Taurus. There will be a presence of enlightened thinking and a motivation to improve the daily lives of all due to this influence. Additionally, a noticeable, warm-hearted, romantic, and highly sensual essence will be present. Uranus, trine, Pluto. Increased enthusiasm, zeal, dedication, and sense of purpose make this time period one in which you make great strides towards achieving your goals. The progress and advancement made now has more to do with developing inner talents and confidence than with outer, tangible benefits, such as increased salary, prestige, or recognition. Uranus, sextile, Neptune. A heightened imagination and psychic sensitivity make this time period inspiring and interesting for you. You are likely to encounter works of art and music that are unusually stimulating and inspiring. If you engage in artistic creativity yourself, you will find fresh, original, and unusual inspirations adding new dimensions to your work. Neptune, 29 degrees, in Pisces. Currently, there are powerful forces of gentleness, creativity, and the quest for spiritual enlightenment. A great number of individuals may feel drawn towards esoteric beliefs and non-traditional religions. Neptune, sextile, Pluto. Tremendous psychological and inner growth takes place now. Although these changes may not have a great effect on your outer situation, they are very important and beneficial. Elimination of deeply ingrained negative attitudes is possible. Pluto, 3 degrees, in Aquarius. The keys to achieving success involve working together and collaborating as a team. It's highly probable that societal problems will be tackled, leading to an overall enhancement of human welfare. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow Gemini on our social media channels.